Greetings, my fellow Star Wars enthusiasts. My name is Jason Amari, and this is Star Wars Breakdown. As you can tell from the title of this video, it is it's a theory video. Yeah, it's one of the more talked about theories, one of the more speculated theories in all of Star Wars right now. But that's just it. This is my theory, my opinion, my conclusion that I came to on the identity of Supreme Leader Snoke. For those of you who don't know, I'll tell you what I do here. At Star Wars Breakdown, I basically take every piece of material that comes out in canon and I compare it to Legends, and I try to draw parallels and say, hey, you know what? This character's a lot like this character. They act or they look like, or this weapon or this planet was mentioned in, this storyline in Legends and that kind of stuff. And I try to draw parallels because, that's what I believe in. I believe most of Legends material will become canon. I think, some of it will be reworked and changed, and shit and characters will be renamed and, as time goes on. So that's what I do. I don't go into, all the rumors and stuff that's going on with the set and, leaks and all that stuff. I don't really do all that. I just compare new canon material to Legends. Now, I'm not saying that any theory out there is trash. What I do want to say is most theories out there are improbable. They're most likely not going to happen, and most of the ones that could happen are not really detailed. People are just taking a character like Plagueis or Sidious or Vader, and they're saying that Snoke could be him because he's got 2 eyeballs and he stands on 2 feet. These are not detailed theories. Most of them out there, they just say he could be this person, this person, this person, and at the end they say I think he's a new character. It's like people trying to get attention, and that's not what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck about attention. You can like me or not, watch my videos or not. I don't give a shit. I'm here to just say what I think. If one person in the planet, happens to agree with me or is intrigued by it, and at least if you don't know who I think he is, you might go out and read more about them and find a new character you like. A theory is trying to explain something within known, facts. Like, for example, if The Force Awakens is the something that we're trying to theorize on, the theory would be the identity of Snoke, or the lineage of Rey, or the lineage of, Finn, because no one seems to care about that because it's just Rey and Snoke and Rey and Snoke. But, that's a theory, and to just say one name doesn't do shit for a theory. It's you guessing. A theory is facts, locations, dates, times. I mean, you got to have. I mean, you can't arrest somebody because they're white and they live in the same city as somebody who was mugged. It doesn't work that way. You have to have, okay, well, you were in this town, or you withdrew money from an ATM right down the street 10 seconds before it happened. Detail, people. I don't want to hear people who complain about, oh, can't you just wait till the next installment comes out, or why do you gotta theorize this, or I'm sick and tired of theory videos. And you know what? There's only one thing I gotta say to you. Get the fuck off my page, okay? I'm not here to bow down and cater to people. Yes, I want to meet people and talk to people about Star Wars, but I'm not here to make friends. Either you like me for who I am, I'm going to speak my mind. That's just the way it's going to be. If you don't like that, then find some other YouTube channel or somebody else to follow and talk to and read their theories and, do that. But whatever. No, fuck that. Okay, I've been working on this theory since the release of The Force Awakens, and it's the most detailed theory you're ever going to find on the internet, and I'll stand by that. The most detailed theory you will find on the internet in relation to Snoke being, somebody. So if you're into, if you can tolerate it, or if you're into, finding out who he is, or you want to hear a cool theory, then check it out, and it's going to be multiple videos too, so. Apparently, you can only upload 15-minute or shorter videos from your phone onto YouTube, and that's all I use, in case any of you who don't know. I come up with an idea, and I just start jotting down notes. Sometimes it takes me 2 days to come up with a script, and sometimes it takes me a year and a half. It all depends. But this one took me since the release of The Force Awakens, like I've already said. It's a very detailed theory. and I wanted to get it right. So I go over everything. I'm going to discredit almost every theory out there. I'm going to prove why this is probably the most realistic one, even though no one's talking about it. And I can't wait, because this is going to go viral, and everyone's going to be like, "Holy shit!" No one knows half the crap I'm going to say, because no one reads, no one researches anything. They say, "Oh, he's Plagueis. He was called wise." End of discussion. So yes, I'll go over all the other known theories out there. Yes, I'll go into depth on every aspect about who I think Snoke is, his age, the year he was born, the planet he was born on, family members. Yes, I will go into that and try to disprove me. I mean, that's just simple. I mean, yes, it'll probably get disproven in the future, but you cannot with what's going on in current canon. But I'm also going to talk about how the Knights of Ren were created in regards to Snoke, because they answer to him, apparently. It all makes sense. And, I'm not going to sit here and toot my own horn, but this is the greatest theory you're ever going to find on the fucking internet. The first thing I did to understand where I wanted to start with this theory is I looked at Lucasfilm and Disney and said, okay, the number one thing they want to do is make money. So what's the best way they can do that? Well, in my opinion, the best way to do that is do exactly what they did and draw a line between canon and Legends. People probably are going to get pissed off at my reasoning for this, and maybe I'm completely wrong. But the way I see it is, when it comes to Knights of the Old Republic and other storylines from the EU, you're either a fan of it or you're not. I haven't met a whole lot of people who are diehard fans who have read every single thing. So with that being said, if you specifically make a movie and okay, it takes place in this era and these characters, people aren't going to go see that right away or not be in tune to, go out at the premiere to see it. Trust me, Disney does not want that. They want each movie to be making $1 billion, and they're on par to do that. If not do it, be fucking close to doing it. But, again, if you have one storyline and people aren't, major fans of it, then you're just not going to use it. But you're going to rework that material and bring it into canon slowly over, episodes of Rebels or these side projects of Rogue One and other side future projects of, the Boba Fett movie and Obi-Wan. And, real quick fact, I tie in Snoke to the Obi-Wan trilogy. So, look forward to that, because I explain that. And once you hear my reasoning behind the plot behind the Obi-Wan trilogy, will blow your motherfucking minds. But back to what I was saying about, I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. The split between Legends and canon. Sorry, brain fart. Blonde moment, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I think that's exactly what they're doing. Is they're basically saying, hey, guess what? None of the EU exists, and they're going to slowly bring it in, so that when we go see a movie, we're like, oh, what's it about? We don't know. And it's going to lure people in who might not have been fans of that exact storyline. And, they're going to keep a lot of the same characters. Like, they're not going to bring Revan into canon and make him, Darth Penis face. Like, they're just not going to do that. So I'm not saying they're going to do that. I'm just saying that they're going to slowly bring characters in. The more popular ones will automatically probably most likely be the exact same. But some of the other not so popular ones will probably be changed a little bit and that kind of stuff. But be based off them. So just that's the understanding I came to, was to make money, and the best way to make money is basically have everyone going into every future film not knowing what they're going to get. Now, can you honestly say anyone who's read every single book, every single comic, or played every single video game, or read every graphic novel? I haven't. In fact, I've probably only read, out of the current EU material or Legends, whatever you want to call it, like 35% of it, maybe. But I've also researched the other, 65%, like on Wikipedia and, just Google search and that kind of stuff. So I have an understanding as to where each story goes and where the characters are and stuff like that. But there's just so much information. The best way to go about this from here on out is for people to go in not expecting anything, making their own comparisons, and then being surprised. So I just want to say this again. Any of the future movies coming out, and the old movies, episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Rebels, the Clone Wars TV show, The Obi-Wan trilogy, solo film, whatever, the Han Solo film, the Boba Fett film, any other movies that might come out, Rogue 2, my theory on Snoke doesn't change any of that. And no matter what they throw in those movies, I guarantee you this theory will still fit. And in 5, 10, 15 years from now, unless Snoke's absolutely revealed to be somebody else, which he probably will be, it won't discredit this theory. This theory is pretty solid. And everything about the character I think Snoke is already canon. The name of this person has not just been mentioned yet. Keep that in mind when we go forward. Supreme Leader Snoke is Darth Krayt. Boom! Yeah! Woo! That one was for you, Addie. She loves dabbing. Anyways, that's who he is. If you don't like that theory, fuck off. If you want to hear the greatest theory on the internet, keep watching. And let's just jump right into it. So I'm gonna stop this video here. There's not a lot of time left because, like I said, there's only 15 minutes I can upload at a time. I personally do believe that Snoke is either Darth Krayt or he's a brand new character based off of Darth Krayt. If you don't know who Darth Krayt is, if you do know who Darth Krayt is and you don't believe, my theory, I suggest you watch all of my parts, because like I said, this is going to be one of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how many parts there's going to be. Realistically, between 4 and 6. So it's going to be between an hour and a half, like from start to finish. Theory. This theory is going to go into things that no other theory has gone into, that people don't talk about, and everyone's like, okay, name one thing. All right, just name one thing about Snoke that wouldn't relate to Darth Krayt or Ashrad Het. The Knights of Ren. How do you explain the Knights of Ren being a group of people who are potentially Force sensitive, who, follow Snoke? How do you connect the dots to that, to, Darth Krayt, the rule of one, blah, 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 blah. Did you know that Darth Krayt used to be a Tusken Raider, and the Tusken Raiders eventually became a cult who worshipped, they straight up worshipped Darth Vader. And Kylo Ren does, he doesn't worship Darth Vader at all. How do you explain that? It just blows my mind that people just don't have any idea as to who, Darth Krayt really is. Because everyone that I know that talks about him thinks he's a bitch, basically. And my theory will depict him as being one of the most feared, most powerful, most theoretical characters that Snoke could possibly be. But that's all I got for tonight. Remember to check out all the videos that I post. Either part 2 will be tonight or tomorrow, but I plan on having the whole thing up by this weekend. So that's all I got for this video. Remember, be kind to one another. May the Force be with you, may the Force of others be with you, and may the Force of you be with others. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.
Thank you.